So, hey guys, my name is Rafael. I'm the founder and CEO of Yobs. We're a talent automation company based out of Los Angeles. We actually started at USC. And our initial team, where all three of us are immigrants on O1 visas here in the US. And we spent our time before Yobs building teams in sales, in operations, and in engineering. Our CTO was in the Israeli army building cybersecurity teams before he worked at Jive Software, which later got acquired for about $400 million. And what we really found throughout the different teams that we built was, in the future of automation, soft skills are really going to take over what we consider as hard skills. And as talent leaders, we're fundamentally not ready to manage our talent and make talent decisions when soft skills are the only thing that really matters at scale. So really, what we set out to do was, how do you automate the concept of talent acquisition at scale when it's become so easy to apply for jobs? And then how do you leverage those behavioral insights later into the life cycle of that applicant when they become an employee and say they want to do something else at your company, at another company? What we really found was assessing potential and fit at scale is one of the hardest things. You can't do it through a resume, you can't do it through a cover letter, but you also can't interview every single candidate that comes through. But what if you could? So that's really what we set out to do. We put together some of the best industrial organizational psychologists in the US with top AI experts, and coupled with our own expertise in building and scaling talent orgs, we set out to really automate interviewing with videos and artificial intelligence. So at the top of the funnel, instead of just applying with your resume, as long as you fit the very basic job requirements, or if it's an entry-level job, there's no requirements, you'll go through that video interview. And in the back end, what the employer is doing is they're basically giving us insights into what behaviors they're trying to optimize for. So is it someone who has amazing communication skills, who's a problem solver? Is it a startup? Is it a Fortune 500 company? The requirements for the culture and the role fit are always going to be very different. And we want to really get to the bottom of this instead of just making talent decisions based on your GPA and which school you went to. So once we have those insights, the candidates will go through a one-way video interview. And in the back end, we're able to capture verbal and nonverbal communications in real time in order to basically score soft skills, potential, and fit for that candidate. So you would have a video of a candidate like this, and we'd be able to show you the insights like that. The employer dashboard is something that integrates directly in your applicant tracking system, so we can connect to your Workday, your success factors, et cetera. And you can basically see a fitness score for every single candidate to consistently focus on the most interesting candidates at scale. And finally, the PDF report that you can see on the right is something that we can create in real time for every single candidate. So telling you why they're a good fit in terms of soft skills, personality traits, et cetera. As I said, we do this based on verbal and nonverbal cue analysis. We have a patent on this technology. And these are some of the customers that we work with. So from high growth technology companies to Fortune 500 companies, as well as Kira Talent, which is the leading admission software company. So we're also going into school admissions. What we've been able to show is that not only do we reduce the time to hire from 48 days to 20 days, which is a roughly 60% reduction, but we can also increase the success rate of on-site interviews by about 40%. So all in all, if you're a 10,000 person company, not only can you hire better people with less bias, right, but you can also do it by saving over $3 million. We fundamentally believe that the future is automation. It's a scary thing, but we need to rethink about how we're managing our talent. And at Yobs, we're building a category around talent management tools for the automation era. We're backed by leading investors like Flight Ventures, the chief business officer of Verizon, as well as a bunch of venture capitalists in Los Angeles. And if the future of work or scaling up talent acquisition at your own company is something of interest, feel free to come talk to me after this talk. Thanks.